Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Let's make some food using what we have in the house. Today, I'm going to make an apple carrot salad. Now, remember, I'm just cooking for me, so I don't want to make a huge amount. So I've got one apple. This is a gala apple. I've got some baby cut carrots. I have a partial onion. I have some dried celery. This is some that I dehydrated. It was just leaves and stems. I dehydrated quite a while ago. And I'm going to make a mayonnaise dressing for this. Now, I'm going to use the Aldi chopper I bought. I don't know, it's got to be what, a year or two now? Anyway, I'm going to use the chopper, make it easy on myself, and when I get ready to get everything chopped up and get ready to do the dressing, we'll be back and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. Aren't you excited? Okie doke, I got everything chopped up. Now, I know some people say that apple salad should be shredded. That's fine, but I'm not going to stand here and shred those baby carrots. No. This is fine. Now, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of this dried celery on there, if I can get it open. Just to give it a celery flavor. If I had celery, I would use it. Some fresh celery, but I don't. So we make do with what we've got. Put a little salt on there. And also a little bit of pepper. Now we're going to make up the dressing. And I'll put a couple of tablespoons of mayonnaise. I think that ought to be enough. I'm going to taste it for sweetness. I like mine a little on the sweet side. If I had some pecans, I would put them in there. Wouldn't that be good? But it's got the carrots, the apple, some onion, and that dried celery. So, let's give this a little taste here. That's good. And it'll be even better after it sits for a little bit. I remembered that I had some almonds in the freezer, so I chopped some of those up in the chopper, and that'll give it a nice crunch. Awesome. It may not look beautiful, but it'll taste delicious. Give this another quick taste. Oh, that's really good. And crunchy. Okay. Onward and upward. Just so you know, before I added the mayonnaise dressing, I sprinkled a little bit of vinegar over the top of the undressed vegetables and some sugar over the top. Somehow or other, I pushed the wrong button and you didn't get to see that part. But it is in there before I added the mayonnaise, so I just wanted to tell you that. You can make it as sweet or as tart as you like. I'm going to have my first meal of the day. And this is the last of the tuna salad that I made. So, I toasted a couple of slices of bread, and I've got some small kale leaves here. Actually, My kale didn't get very big, but I found I like the small much better. Hang on, I'm going to grab some cucumbers. See these? These are, I had some leftover dill pickle brine. And so I sliced up some of those cucumbers that my daughter gave me. And now I have dill pickles. Mmm. It's delicious. Now, you can do this with just about any brine that you have, any vegetables as well. Just bring your brine to a boil and pour it over your vegetables. It's delicious. Okay, the last of the tuna salad on toast with kale leaves and cucumber dills and chips. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. I'm excited to have it. Okay, that's lunch. This is my second and last meal of the day. I just dished up some of the apple carrot salad I made, and I have 2 chicken legs from the air fryer. That looks good enough to eat. It's the next day. Actually, it's supper time the next day. And I forgot to show you my lunch today, but sorry about that. I had 3 of those, they're like a street size corn taco shell. And I had some of that taco rice left that I made, and I put that on there with some cheese and some of the small tomatoes out of my vegetable garden, which is also small. So I am going to have the last Iowa chop that I've had in the freezer. So I'm going to have that for my supper, but I'm going to put that in the air fryer. And the only thing I'm putting on it is just some salt and some pepper. On either side, that's it for seasoning. So this is going to go in the air fryer. It's pretty thick, so it's going to take a while, but that's okay. All right, so got that, and I've got 1 large potato left for baking. So I'm going to put this in the microwave. Now, I've got my knife here because I'm piercing the potato, of course. But I found out a little trick I can do. I tried it with the potato and it works great, so I will show you that when I get to it, and I think you're going to be pleased and surprised and want to try it yourself. So this is going in the air fryer. This is going to go in the microwave. Now, when I do my baked potato in the microwave, I just wrap a paper towel around it. That's it. All right. We'll be back when the pork chop is done, and then when I get ready to show you the next step after the microwave for this delicious baked potato. Okay, my potato is done. And this is what I'm going to do. I've got this avocado oil here. Some of you may remember that I bought this because it was cheaper than the olive oil. It was marked down at Aldi. This is very hot. It's a hot potato. So I'm brushing it with the oil, and then I've got some kosher salt, which comes from Dollar Tree for $1.25. That's a pretty good buy. And I'm just going to gingerly, because it's hot, I'm going to put this kosher salt on. Woof, woof, woof. Hot, hot, hot. And I'm going to pop this in the air fryer just for a minute or two until the skin crisps up. It doesn't take very long, and my potato is done. So we'll come back when I'm ready to serve up this meal, and I think you're going to like it. In the meantime, I'll show you that I made just a little bit of cucumber salad. All this is a mayonnaise dressing with some cucumber, some onion. There's some yellow pear tomatoes that actually ripened up from my tomato plants. And I had a very small bell pepper right there. So I just cut that up, put that in there as well. I've already given this a taste. That's delicious. So I just made a little small amount, and I'm going to have that alongside my Iowa chop and baked potato. Okie dokie, my potato is done. When you do it like this in the microwave and then in the air fryer, it gives you that actual oven-baked potato taste that everybody loves. So, here we go. And I'm telling you, this is very, 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 very hot. So I'm going to burn myself and open this up. She did. But I'm just going to have butter on my baked potato. And I'm going to have some salt and pepper. That's it. What do you think? I think that looks good enough to eat. Oh my goodness. I'm going to put another pat on there because you know what? That potato sucks up a lot of butter. Yes, it does. Let's do some pepper because I like pepper. Some salt. And I peppered my cucumber salad. So that's my supper. And I'm going to sit down, I'm going to eat it, I'm going to enjoy it, and I'm thankful for it. Now, we'll come back tomorrow if you want to come back, and I'll show you what I'm going to make tomorrow. Okay? All right, in the meantime, enjoy your evening, and we'll be back. Okay, I'm going to make some macaroni salad using what I have in the house. Now, some of you may remember I had some tuna creations jalapeno that was given to me. So I'm going to use at least one package of this, maybe both of them. We'll see. I'm just cooking for one, remember, so I want to try to keep this fairly small so that there's 2 or 3 servings. And because this is macaroni salad, it's going to have tuna in it, that is actually going to be a meal for me and not a side. It could be a side, but I'm making this for a meal. So this is what I've got. I've got some of those baby cut carrots that are left. I have this piece of onion, so I'm going to use that up. I've got a piece of bell pepper. These are from my bell pepper plant outside. Some of them are very small, but they're good. So I'm going to put some bell pepper in there. This is a banana pepper from a couple of my banana pepper plants, so I'm going to put that in there because I really like banana peppers. I've got a purple onion that was given to me by my daughter and son-in-law. They actually grew these. I did put a picture of some of the produce they gave me on my Simple Food, Simple Life community page. So I've got some celery that I dehydrated. And just for the fun of it, I went downstairs in my pantry and I grabbed this sweet pickle relish with jalapenos that I made last summer. This is really good, by the way. If you ever make pickle relish, or even if you just buy it and chop up some jalapenos to put in there, it's really, really tasty. It's really good if you're going to have a fish taco. It's awesome. And I've got a can of vacuum sealed macaroni. So I pull that out of the pantry as well. And of course the mayonnaise. Now, you may think I've been making a lot of mayonnaise based foods, which that's true, but it tends to be that way in the summer. And so I'm going to make a little mayonnaise dressing for my macaroni salad. Now, you can put boiled eggs in your macaroni salad, which certainly would ramp up the protein if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. I have 4 eggs left, so I'm going to use, I have plans for those eggs. So I'm not going to put eggs in. And to tell you the honest truth, I rarely put boiled eggs in my macaroni salad. I don't know why. I just rarely do. So, all right, I'm going to get the macaroni cooked. I'm going to get all of these vegetables prepared, and then we'll be back and assemble this. Just so you know, remember I said I was just making a small amount? I am going to only use about a cup of the dried macaroni, and that should actually make plenty for one person. Or it actually should make enough for 2 people if you just want to have it once. Because you know we're not hogs at the trough. Okay, you can see that 1 cup of dry pasta makes quite a bit of pasta. So I drained it and rinsed it very well in cold water so that it would cool off. And I've got my vegetables chopped up here. Now, I did the carrots, I did that whole little purple onion, the rest of the white onion, the banana pepper, and that little bell pepper as well. So that's the vegetables going in. It's a funny thing about any kind of a salad, really, because you're putting in this and that. It's amazing to me what how just a little bit can make a lot. All right, I'm going to put in some dried celery. And I'm going to put in the sweet pickle relish with jalapenos. And I think I've said before, I made this chunky, and I'll tell you something, I like it that way. I really do. I'm going to start out with just a couple of tablespoons. It smells jalapeno-ish, which is pretty delicious, by the way. All right. Add in can see this is what the jalapeno tuna looks like. Let me smell. Oh, it smells good. I'm hoping I'll like this. But since my daughter had given this to me out of their stash, I thought if I like it, I would buy it again. They do not make it easy to get this out of this, this bag, do they? I'm just going to start out with a one bag, and then we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Get this mixed up. That looks pretty tasty. So, start out with a little mayonnaise. That was what, 3 tablespoons, I guess? I think this is going to be nicely zippy. Wouldn't this taste good with some crackers on the side, or I don't know, I think it'd be delicious. Put some pepper in there, like we need anything that's more peppery. A little bit of salt. I don't know why you couldn't put maybe a packet of ranch. I think that would be good. I think that might be tasty. Let me taste this. Mmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. That's nice. I think I'm going to put a little bit more relish in here. I like the chunky sweet relish because, well, it's chunky and it's got some crunch to it. It's awesome. I think I'm going to do a little bit more mayonnaise. I'm not going to add any vinegar or sugar or anything like that because the pickle relish is sweet, and the it's also got the vinegar in it, the brine, so I don't think we need it. Okay, I am not going to use this other packet of tuna jalapeno. I think I'm going to save it for another time. One more taste. Mmm. Good, good, good. Mmm. I like it. Now, I'm going to put this in a covered dish. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. Let it get familiar. Oh, I can taste the spiciness starting to come up in it. Awesome. And this is probably going to be about, 3 meals for me. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. That's it for me today. I love you guys. You know I do. As always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right. I hope you're inspired a tiny little bit because all of you inspire me to do better. You guys are awesome. All right. Let me know what you think and I'll talk to you in the comments. Okay? All right. Love ya. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.